What's going on, guys? So, this past weekend, I had an amazing time at Sin Explorer. I got to interview the creative director from Amouage, Renaud Salmon, and unfortunately, the recording got messed up. I don't know how, but I still wanted to bring this interview to you guys basically through my own interpretation of what we talked about. So, hopefully, this will resonate with you guys. I'm going to talk about the 40th year anniversary Amouage Gold Crystal Collection. So, sit back, relax, and I'm just going to give you what we talked about or just talk about, through the process of how the crystal bottles were made and also the fragrance as much as I can. So, here we go. So, like I said, this is Renaud Salmon, the creative director of Amouage, and he was basically telling me the process of getting the crystal bottles made. The molds from the crystal bottles were actually found after 40 years of being at the original factory. They were very surprised that they were able to find the actual original molds to create the bottles because making crystal bottles is very, very difficult, and they didn't think they would be able to make them without having the original molds. They were fortunate enough to find them in perfect condition, and what we were talking about this part is the detail, the detail in making the actual bottles. Crystal bottles are very delicate and can be a disaster when it comes to trying to recreate something from the original mold. They were told that, well, he told me that each bottle was handcrafted, and also they had actual gold on the bottles. The material that they use was heated to such a high degree and took hours and days to create when it came to some of these molds. The fragrance they wanted to recreate with Amouage Gold Crystal Man and Crystal Woman, it was very important to stay as close to the original fragrance as they possibly can from the original creator of Amouage Gold Man and Woman. And I know from me smelling my bottle of Amouage Gold Man from 1999, this fragrance actually smells even better. I'm a big fan of Amouage Gold. As you can see, the crystal bottle is fantastic. It looks gorgeous. You can actually see the gold actually glimmering from the light. This video doesn't even do it justice. The detail in the bottle is breathtaking. The actual handle of the Amouage Gold Man, the dagger, is a ceremony. Oh, I guess how can I say it? It's a ceremonial dagger that they used to wear for special occasions or weddings. The Amouage Gold Woman fragrance, once again, this fragrance was created specifically for the 40th year anniversary, and also, once again, pure crystal and gold. The temple that was the middle, the temple that the Amouage Gold Woman fragrance was created from was an exact replica of the original bottle, as well as the Amouage Gold Men. Once again, I can tell you that this is an absolute breathtaking creation. He's explaining right now that the fragrance is handcrafted by one person, the bottle, and is made and signed by that person that created the actual bottle for the fragrance. Now, we also talked about the process of the fragrance being made. If I'm not mistaken, the ingredients in the fragrance had to be cured and processed twice. They wanted to make the fragrance potent. They wanted to make it long lasting and close to the original, like I said early on. Amouage Gold and Man are absolute superb fragrances. The quality, the craftsmanship, the dedication to creating a fragrance to get that Amouage DNA is unmatched. This creation from 1983 and the recreation of the bottle and the fragrance, I think, surpassed the one that I smelled from 1999. I can't speak on the one from 1983, but from what I smelled, it is well worth it if you have the money. These fragrances are limited edition, 500 per men and gold. I'll say that again, 500 men crystal gold fragrances and 500 women crystal gold fragrances, and that's it. They're not going to make another fragrance from the one at the after these are done. So once again, this is Amouage Gold Crystal Man 40th year anniversary and women. I thank Renaud Salmon for this interview. It was an amazing experience. Once again, I apologize for the audio not being well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this small introduction to this fragrance. Until next time, like I always say, it's okay if you want to smell like Rome. I'll check you guys out later.
We really put the focus on 100% pure perfume or fragrant oil. So, if we go to the next one, I mentioned that what is really important is also the aging of the extract. It makes a huge difference. We do a double aging at Amouage.